The Richard J. Riordan Central Library in downtown Los Angeles is both a public research library and a major architectural treasure. The original 1926 library and its 1993 addition are a major part of the city's historical downtown. It is the third largest library in terms of books and holdings in the United States. The library holds more than 10 million items from rare publications, popular fiction, historical maps and photographs, and U.S. patents. Today, the Central Library is made up of two major buildings. The original structure, built in the 1920s, which includes the Pyramid Tower, and the huge addition added in the early 1990s. The Central Library was designed by architect Bertram Goodhue. The design is a combination of traditional elements with a striking modern style that celebrates the light of learning theme. The Central Library is an early example of Art Deco, the transitional modernist style popular through the mid-20s and the 1930s. The Central Library's Flower Street entrance is aligned with fountains and risers leading to the library's entrance. Referencing the spines of books, the stairs function as pages. From the bottom of the stairs, each riser contains quotations in different languages written from earliest history to modern times. The Flower Street entrance on the west side of the library features a facade with decorative sculptures. The sculptor, Lee Laurie, references history, culture, and the arts, adding a valuable intellectual element to the building's design. The central tower is topped with a tiled mosaic pyramid with the sun on the sides, with a hand-holding torch representing the light of learning at the apex. The southern side of the library has a facade with Laurie's statues and reliefs representing the arts and the sciences. The library's floor plan has been modernized and restored and contains important art and decorative elements. All entrances to the library lead to the circulation desk in the middle of the first floor. The lobby, at the entrance where books are checked in, leads to stairs and elevators to the main floor. There are free docent tours of the library and its art each day the library is open. A staircase leads from the ground floor to the main second level. At the top of the stairs are three large Laurie sculptures, a pair of black marble sphinx, and a 7-foot female figure holding a book, known as the Triumph of Civilization. The interior of the library is decorated with various figures, statues, chandeliers, and grilles, all designed by the sculptor Laurie. The staircase leads to the rotunda. Once the center of the original library, it was once lined with catalogs. Computerization has changed its function. Open, the huge room can now be appreciated for its beauty. Decorative stencils were painted on the ceiling surface by artist Julian Garnacy, giving life and color to the building's monumental design. At the center of the rotunda is an exquisite bronze zodiac chandelier. The stained glass globe has zodiac symbols surrounding it. The chandelier has a ring of 48 small lights, which represented the 48 states of the United States at the time. Around the rotunda's upper walls is a mural painted on linen canvas. The 4-part mural by illustrator Dean Cornwell depicts important stages in the history of California, was completed in 1933. Titled The Era of Discovery, the 4 panels, each about 40 feet wide, depicts the building of the missions, the founding of the Pueblo of Los Angeles, and the Americanization of California are mounted around the rotunda's walls. From the rotunda, a short walk leads to the children's reading room. Looking much like it did in the 1920s, the ceilings were also painted by the artist Julian Garnacy, along with a set of murals of California history painted by the artist Albert Hester. Another set of murals can be found in the International Language Department in part of the original library. The ceilings were painted as old wooden beams, giving the room a feel of a castle. Along the upper walls of the room are also murals depicting scenes from Walter Scott's novel Ivanhoe, painted by Julian Garnacy and A.W. Parsons. The original library had by the 1960s become overcrowded and in need of restoration. Several plans were drawn up, but it wasn't until a couple of fires forced the library to close to begin restoration. The library experienced 2 fires in 1986, both due to arson.
It's so smoky you can't see your hand in front of your face.
The second fire took 7 hours to extinguish with water and smoke, destroying 400,000 volumes and damaging an additional 700,000 more. The catastrophe of the fires was the catalyst for the renovation of the library building. The library's renovation was completed in 1993. An enormous addition was constructed, with its atrium and glass roofs 8 stories tall, making the addition about the size of the original library building. The immense new wing of the Central Library was named in honor of former Mayor Tom Bradley. The library finally reopened with the restoration to the original Goodhue building and a new 330,000 square foot addition. The Tom Bradley wing is made up of 8 levels housed in a glass atrium. A bank of escalators leads down multiple levels, where each landing leads to reading rooms, departments, and collections. The Science, Technology, and Patents Department, located on the 2nd level, offers a resource to assist with patent and trademark research. The Tom Bradley Wings contains a number of public artworks. The atrium's 3 major pieces are massive chandeliers created by Thurman Stanton and suspended above the atrium. The brightly covered chandeliers symbolize the technological and the metaphysical. Like the mythical phoenix, the Central Library has emerged from the ashes to be one of the most beautiful libraries in the United States, a temple to the written word. With inspiring architecture and artwork, the Central Library is a beautiful cultural center and a highlight of downtown Los Angeles.